Haney become the face of boxing by defeating Ryan Garcia? Will Ryan Garcia quit in the ring against Devin Haney? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams, the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email, or you can always just hit the link when I'm live and we can get it cracking. Look, bro, Devin the Dream Haney did an interview on the DAZN Boxing Show in preparation for his fight against Ryan Garcia. Okay? And in that interview, I got to put the charge in here. Y'all give me a minute. My bad. All right. And in that interview, he said that he was asked about Ryan saying he gonna make Devin quit, and Devin says, hey man, like he the one that showed some quit in him, so if anybody's gonna be his daddy stopping the fight. He said that in his opinion, this is gonna be the biggest fight of the year. And he also said that this win makes him the face of boxing. We're gonna cook on all of that. So as far as who's more likely to quit in this fight, I don't think either one of them will quit. I don't think Devin Haney can put Ryan Garcia in a position to quit. I don't think he's aggressive enough. I don't think that he hits hard enough. I don't think that he can beat the fight out of Ryan, bro. I don't think he can beat the fight out of Ryan. 12 zip him, possibly. Clearly beat him 10-2, 11-1, 9-3 type shit. Yeah. Have a lot of rounds against Ryan that may not be competitive, where you can clearly see that Devin is getting the better of the action. I think he can do that to Ryan Garcia. But I don't see either one of them quitting in this fight. And honestly, the fight to me, and this ain't my official prediction, if you're going stoppage, the smart play is Ryan by stoppage, because that's really probably the only way he could win the fight is clipping Devin. Other than that, Devin Haney's decision seems to be the overwhelming pick as me as an analyst that I would go with. You know, I'm only somebody that's extremely accurate on my picks, so don't listen to me, you know. Just ask my channel members how we've been doing with the picks this year. That's all I can. Just ask the channel members how we've been doing on the picks, and I'll let them speak for, you know, whether or not they feel like their money is worth it. So I disagree. I don't think Ryan can make Devin quit. And I don't think Devin can make Ryan quit. Now, Ryan can clip Devin and hurt him and stop him. But making somebody quit where they see the inevitable coming, like a Subriel Matias when he gets you hurt, and just make you not come out the stool, or like a Tank Davis when he buzz you and puts you down early in the round, you know, like he did Ryan Garcia. Like how he did Ryan, where like, okay, he hurt you to the body, you taking a knee, you know you ain't got your faculties about you, you know you hurting, you know it's like 2 minutes left in the round and you know what's across from you. You don't want to be a mean, so you're just like, well, shit, he gonna stop me anyway. Let me go ahead and save myself from getting punched in the face and the stomach for a few minutes, because I'm on my way out of here. Like he did at Hector Luis Garcia. Oh, I can't fucking see. He really hurt me bad last round. And I only had a minute to recover. I ain't all the way to recover yet. Like he knocked the sight out my ass. Knocked me blind. Okay, let me go ahead and quit, because I know this next round I ain't getting through this 3 minutes. I don't see neither one of them doing that to the other one. When in the case of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, I just don't. It ain't their fighting style. It ain't how they fight. Ryan will clip you, hurt you with something that you don't see because of his hand speed, mainly a left hook. Countering you on the left hook in the middle of your combination, you punch in, he punch with you, his left hook get there first, you ain't see it coming, boom, now you hurt. Then he can jump on you and finish you. But I don't see him, he ain't got no dog in him to make Devin quit. Like beat Devin up and make Devin quit. And I don't know if he can catch Devin consistently enough to make Devin Haney quit in the ring. And Devin Haney, he just ain't that type of fighter. Slick boxer, prides himself on being disciplined in the ring. And if he had that in him, real talk, the skill gap between him and Regis was so wide. If he was gonna make anybody quit, it could have been Regis' program, where you just get beat on. Cause he had an opportunity to just beat on Regis, but he didn't do it. So I don't see him doing that shit against Ryan. This fight makes Devin the face of boxing. Does this fight make him the face of boxing, and is it the biggest fight of the year? Now, let me be very clear, because Devin Haney fans, y'all real fucking emotional, bro. I have no problem with Devin Haney saying this. He is supposed to sell his fight. He is supposed to big up himself. That is what he is supposed to do. He's supposed to tell you guys it's the biggest fight in boxing. He's supposed to tell you that he feels like it's going to make him the face of boxing. I have no issue with him saying it. He's just dead ass wrong about both of them. He's just dead ass wrong. His fight won't be the biggest fight in a month. He will not, him and Ryan won't do better than whatever Canelo is doing with Jamal Charlo. As a matter of fact, Canelo's fight with Jamal Charlo on 2 weeks later is going to probably be why this fight suffers. Because if Canelo and Jamal are fighting in Vegas in 2 weeks, and they put Devin and Ryan in Vegas, and a fight fan is looking up and they're like, well, shit, I could go to Devin and Ryan. Or 2 weeks later, I can just wait and I go to Canelo and Jamal in Vegas. They going to say that trip for Canelo and Jamal. Pay-per-view. They're going to look at Devin and Ryan. You look at Canelo and Jamal. They're going to, I buy the Canelo Jamal pay-per-view. Now, you got select diehard fans like myself, content creators and shit, that call fights, that cover this sport, that throw fight parties on a regular basis. We gonna buy both. But the general public, the people that's looking to travel to Vegas, are you traveling to Vegas for Devin Ryan weekend, or you traveling to Vegas for Canelo Jamal weekend? So it ain't gonna even be the biggest fight of the months coming up. You know what I mean? And then you'll still have what? You have Tank fighting this year. Are we sure Devin and Ryan gonna be bigger than what Tank gonna have going on in the summer, or his second fight of the year? You got Canelo's second fight that's going in September. Devin and Ryan gonna be bigger than the one he got Cinco de Mayo and the one he got in September. You still got Spence Crawford coming. And if Spence Crawford don't come, Spence still will have a fight. Crawford will still have a fight. So my money is on, hell no, this ain't gonna be the biggest fight of the year. But again, he supposed to say it. I just expect fight fans to have a little bit more common sense and a little bit more logic and a little bit more ability to understand what's cap and what's not, and what's real and what's not. And ain't no way in hell Devin and Ryan gonna be the biggest fight of the year, bro. It's too many bigger stars that still have yet to fight. Too many stars that still have yet to fight. Shit, you putting a dude in Ryan Garcia who, without Tank Davis, did a $1 million live gate, bro. And you could say, well, it's because of who he was fighting. That man did a $1 million live gate and was on free TV. How you go from the buys that you did with Tank Davis to doing a live gate that's $24 million less and being on free TV? And if you Devin Haney, the numbers with him and Regis was drastically lower than what he did with Lomachenko. So I hope they have a big fight. I hope the numbers do well. They be good to just do somewhere between 200, 300,000 pay-per-view buys. Get them hopefully like a $5 million live gate or something. Then, bro, that's a W for them. That's a W for them if they're able to pull that off and do something like that. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. So I don't think it's going to be the biggest fight of the year, bro. That shit capped to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think. You think Devin and Ryan going to be the biggest fight of the year? Nah, I don't see it. Does this win make him the face of boxing? No, bro. No, and I know his daddy don't like that shit. You fans don't like it. But it's just, he's nowhere close to that. He's nowhere close to that. You can't beat somebody that the face of boxing already beat, and that make you the face of boxing over the person that beat him first. It just don't make sense. Like, did David Benavidez become the face of boxing by beating Caleb Plant after Canelo did it? Like, nah, bro. Like, Canelo already did that. He already did that. You're not gonna jump over somebody that's a bigger star than you, that's more popular than you. You're not gonna jump over them by beating somebody that they already beat, bro. It don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And what does that say about you having your narratives mixed up if you Devin and Bill Haney, having your head so far on hating on Gervonta Tank Davis, the person above you and shit, to where you call his shit with Ryan an exhibition, and you call that shit not a real fight, and y'all shit on Ryan Garcia, but now you saying that beating Ryan Garcia will make you the face of boxing. So did beating Ryan Garcia make Tank the face of boxing? I need to know. So like that shit capped, and he know it's capped when he said it. He looked uncomfortable even saying that shit, bro. That's just a narrative to push to distract people, and again, really good at making sure YouTube is talking about them, making sure they get a conversation going on Twitter, saying something in the interview to make controversial, something salacious, to make people respond to it and talk about it. Making yourself newsworthy. But can you make yourself a ticket seller? Can you make yourself truly the face of boxing? Yes. Devin Haney does have a path to be in the face of boxing. It's the same path that Canelo took. It's the same path that Floyd took. It's the same path that Manny took. It's the same path that Oscar took. It's the same path. And that path is very simple. You got to fight the guy. You got to fight the guy. Floyd had to fight Oscar. Canelo had to fight Floyd. Manny had to fight Floyd. David Benavidez is going to have to fight Canelo. And Devin Haney is going to have to fight and beat Tank Davis. And he may have to fight and beat him 2 times. That's just how boxing works. You're not going to run down on a fighter of Canelo's stature. You're not going to run down on a fighter and catch up to him in popularity and be in the face of boxing. You're not going to run down on somebody of Canelo's stature. You're not going to run down on them by fighting people that they already fought and fighting other people. It's just not going to happen. No matter what Manny Pacquiao did, his apex, his shot at becoming the face of boxing, finally, was fighting Floyd Mayweather. No matter what David Benavidez does, David Benavidez beat Caleb Plant. He beat Demetrius Andrade. He can go in there and beat David Morrell. He can beat Dimitri Bivol. He can beat Artur Beterbiev. He can do all of this shit. He'll never surpass Canelo until he fights him, bro. So that shit is capping. Anyone of that mindset just doesn't understand historically how this shit has always worked and how you get fans and shit. All the people that rock with Tank, ain't nothing Devin can do except beat him. The same way that Devin fans are, right? It's just Tank got way more of them. The shit worked the same, though. To a Devin Haney fan that's watching this video, Devin is that guy. Devin is the man. Devin can't lose. Devin is the best of the best. And there's nothing Tank Davis can do to change your mind about that unless he go in there and he beat Devin Haney. Then you have no choice because it'll be right there in front of your face. There's nothing Devin can do to take over popularity, take over the face of boxing, take over everything that he wants, take over the pay-per-views and shit. There's nothing that he can do to accomplish those goals other than beating Gervonta Tank Davis. And you damn sure not about to fight his leftovers. And make no mistake about it, Ryan Garcia is Gervonta Davis's leftovers. Fighting his leftovers, no matter how bad you beat him, no matter how competitive the fight is, you're not going to dethrone him. You're not going to overtake him by fighting somebody he already beat. You have history of this. Did he take over Tank Davis's popularity when he beat Yuriorkis Gamboa after him? No matter how, what will a Devin Haney fan tell you? Oh, Tank struggled with Gamboa. Devin beat him 12-0. Tank was struggling. He fought a one-footed Gamboa. Tank was struggling. He hardly knocked him out. He put him down 3 times, and he wasn't really hurting him. He struggled to knock out Gamboa. When that shit happened, did Devin overtake him? Did he become more popular? Did he get more popular than Tank because he beat somebody that Tank already beat? No. And it's going to be the same thing here. We don't know what Devin and Ryan are going to do in terms of their pay-per-views. Here's what we know. If Devin Haney wins, we know that his pay-per-view with Ryan Garcia, in all likelihood, I'd be willing to bet. I don't know because the fight hasn't happened yet, but I'd be willing to bet it doesn't come anywhere close to 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. I'd be willing to bet that. The other thing that we know is that no matter the outcome of the fight, Devin Haney win, Ryan Garcia win, we know that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia's live gate will not reach $25 million. We know that. We can safely assume that. And if I'm proven wrong, I'll tell you I'm wrong, but y'all know I'm right, and you know what I'm saying is real. So, all this will do is give a common opponent to Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, or Devin Haney and Tank Davis, and it'll show that, hey, when you fought this guy, I did a $25 million live gate, and you did way with less. When you fought this guy, I sold 1.2 million pay-per-views with him. You sold way less. All you're going to do is prove that Tank Davis is more popular than you. That's all you're going to do by fighting his leftovers. That's all Manny Pacquiao did. Every time he fought somebody Floyd fought, it was always, I mean, shit, yeah, great. Floyd numbers was bigger, though. Cool, no problem. Floyd's numbers was bigger, though. And then if Tank goes on to fight Shakur and then Devin fights Shakur later on, Tank and Shakur's numbers will be bigger than Devin and Shakur's numbers. Tank Davis fights Teofimo and then Devin fights him after, Tank and Teofimo numbers will be better than Devin and Teofimo's, no matter who he fights, bro. The only way to becoming what Devin Haney thinks he'll become by beating Ryan Garcia is to actually fight and beat Tank Davis. If you want to be the face of boxing, you got to beat Tank. You got to beat Canelo. Until then, you ain't taking no fans up off of him. That torch not getting passed to you. None of that shit, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think of Devin Haney's interview. I thought it was a good interview. I ain't got no problem with nothing that he said. He just wrong. He just dead ass wrong. But talk your shit. Promote your fight. But I'm not here to talk shit for you just because, you know, I like you or anything like that. I'm here to tell y'all the real. And just for anybody getting their hopes up, beating Ryan Garcia will not make Devin Haney the face of boxing. It just won't. And it won't be the biggest fight of the year, bro. That shit won't happen. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.